Here are 7 benefits of kingdom worship. 7 benefits. Number 1, worship of the king attracts and activates his obligation. Oh, man, I got no time to teach this stuff. I'm so sorry. This one statement needs an hour teaching because that's how much we don't understand it. When you worship, that means when you acknowledge constantly that he owns everything, it makes him obligated to take care of you. It activates his obligation. It puts pressure on the king when you keep telling everybody who he is and what he owns. Number 2, worship of the king attracts his favor. You know, one of the reasons why you want to get close to a king, in other words, you want to get into his inner courts where he sits on a throne, is because you want to be in an environment of favor. You know, the favor of a king is like, if you are around the king's throne, just in the room, favor is easy. Here's what favor is. Favor is a private law the king makes just for you. Now, there are laws in his kingdom, a lot of laws in his kingdom, but a favor is when he creates a new law just for you. That's awesome. So you got to be close to him all the time, but you don't know when he's going to turn around and say, this is for you. Now, some of you think, for example, that Nehemiah was, kind of a servant-slave guy. Nehemiah was a smart guy. Nehemiah said, look, I'm going to serve the king drinks every day. Why? Just in case he decides to talk to me. This is why you go from the outer courts to the middle courts to the inner courts. And you'll stop there, you go into the holies of holies. You want to get where the throne is and stay in there. Because if he says something, it becomes a private law. That means no one can stop what he promises you if it's favor. Favor can do in one day what it takes you a year to do. He can cancel all of your work in one day with favor. That's why you worship. Some of you read Esther, all this teaching on Esther. I'm thinking, man, they don't understand the whole thing about Esther. Esther cannot be understood as democracy. A lot of books on Esther, and I smile. I said, yeah, that's a nice book, but they don't get it. Esther's understanding was, if I could just get in the room, if I'm close to the guy, he might say something. And the guy